the heart than we will ever see. And will we ever be hearts aligned? It's gonna take heart. It's gonna take heart. Welcome to Module 6, Heart Practices. And I'm so happy to share all of these resource tools with you, how you can relax, build up your inner resilience, build your heart-brain coherence, as we learned in the last module. And I want to encourage you to go to the website of HeartMath. This is an institution that has been studying the heart for over 30 years. They have an incredible amount of information at their website, including lots of free materials for all ages. And the link is in the PDF, so I really want to encourage you to visit HeartMath and see what they have to offer. See if some of those tools might work for you and your family. And when we talk about practices, that's what is so important, that you practice these tools. So go through all the different ones, find out what works for you, and then put it into your daily practice. Just like brushing your teeth, just like combing your hair, do practices that bring you a center and a well-being and a resilience that will serve you, serve your children, serve your family, your community, and serve our world.
Hey everybody, it's me, Izzy! And I'm so happy to say I found out what a PDF is. I went to the websites, I went to the YouTubes, I read all the research, I found out everything. And I must say, I'm very impressed. Thank you very much.
Well, Izzy, did you have any practices that you loved the most?
Well, actually, I like all the heart stuff because that's very good for me. You know, I have a heart. I am green, but I do have a heart.
And now, when Una here was just a puppy, she didn't know we had a backyard. In fact, she only thought we had a living room in our house. And then she found out, oh, we've got a kitchen? Wow. And then there's a hallway, there's a bedroom. And I will not forget when she first came out on the backyard and looked around and said, this is all mine. This is my place. And then I see her out here with a ball, with something she's chewing on, whatever, and she's thinking, this is the greatest situation ever. Now, I'm looking at my dog, and I'm thinking about all my problems and difficulties, right? And I'm thinking, wait a minute. If that dog can be that happy out here in the backyard, I can be that happy out here in the backyard. And so I am passionate about how can we do that? There are practices, there are tools we can use. Just notice your breathing. Go to the feelings of gratitude in your heart. Do some creative projects. Do things that you love to do. Remind yourself of the good in your life right now. Breathing with gratitude. Is that Penelope up in the drums? Yeah. And Selfie, don't you think it's great that our friend Izzy has been reading all the research? Yeah. And Selfie, it's really nice to have you here because you remind us we can go inside, sit quietly, and just feel our feelings inside our heart. Yeah. And you also love to play the instruments too. Would you like to play your chime? And then we'll sit quietly and we'll go into our heart and just rest, just relax. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Now sit up straight, get a nice breath, and just notice your breathing. Just notice it. Selfie's going to strike the chime. And when you hear the sound of the chime, focus on the sound of the chime and go inside your heart and just rest for the entire length of the chime. Feel what feelings you feel inside. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Sit up straight. Just notice your breathing. Focus attention on sound and go into your heart and feel your feelings. Another thing we can do when we get out into our favorite place in nature, we can play an instrument. Any type of instrument will do. And before you play, let yourself get into coherence with your natural setting. Anybody that lives in that area that you know. And then let your heart get into that coherent frequency. Breathing with gratitude. Feel it and then put that into whatever instrument you have. So you put your heart into your instrument, and now you're like, getting into the rhythm. Just breathing with gratitude. I'm feeling gratitude in my heart, 1,000 times gratitude. I'm feeling so thankful for all my teachers, all those who have helped me. And I want to thank everyone who's helping us today. The Wise Old Owl, Izzy, Selfie, and don't forget Penelope. Hey, Penelope, thanks for your help today. You're welcome. And let's not forget about all the scientists working on brain science, on heart science, and we're going to find out more gut science, more about world science, environmental science. The science can help us understand. And I also want you to remember all of the tools we're using, all of the tools I want you to try out, find out what you like best, and more important, find out what tools work for you. Now, Izzy even went to the website, found out about HeartMath, a wonderful institution where there's so many scientists and people working there to help us learn about our heart. They have tools for every age and also a special free program for kindergarten preschoolers to learn about their heart. And this is something we can all benefit from, learning about our heart and how important it is. And one of the things I want you to remember, just like brushing your teeth, just like combing your hair, putting on your clothes, each day, make sure that you take some time to take care of yourself, as Selfie would say. This is also known as self-care. Find out which tools, which practices, which sounds, which movements work for you, and then do them each day so that you can build up your inner resilience battery. We found out about the ah sound in previous modules, learning to use the ah sound to release tension, the ah sound to connect with our Mother Earth. And also, I'd like you to see a fabulous instrument and another way to use the ah sound. So, thanking you from my heart and sending out love to you, sending out love to your family, your friends, sending out love to our beautiful world, all the people, all the animals, all the plants, and our big, beautiful world itself. Sending out love with ah. Look at this beautiful instrument. This is called a tambura. Look how long it is. 4 tuning pegs. Tells us that there are 4 strings on this tambura. And the tambura comes to us from India. Just like its brother up here, the sitar, the tabla drums. It's made of a big calabash gourd. And I have another instrument right here made with a calabash gourd. This one from Africa. This is called a kora. Look at this beautiful harp-like instrument. Once again, that calabash gourd. So beautiful, our kora. And the tambura is a drone instrument. That means it plays the same sound over and over, the same sounds. So we're going to use this tambura to make the sound ah. The sound of our heart is said to be ah. The sound of our planet is also said to be ah. So as we sound out this ah sound, we'll be harmonizing our frequency with the frequencies of our planet. See if it makes you feel good. Here we go. Last time. Then we're going to take this into silence. There's more to the heart than we will ever see, and will we ever be?